Good morning, everybody. Dr. Freedom here with time some Doctor News. And guess what? Yeah, Ncuti was spotted on set yesterday. He was talking to fans, waving at fans. Apparently, from what I've seen, some photos, he signed some autographs, and which is a good sign to me. A number of those evil set stalkers, those set reporters, those terrible, awful couriers of spoilage. No, actually, people just went down there to see him film. And I've heard, every kind of name thrown at these folks that you can imagine in your lifetime because they get blamed for spoilers. And it's like, guys, one of the guys who was hurling the name Spoiler Hound and all this stuff around and was calling people stalkers was a guy who had not one, not two, not three, not four, but like 5 or 6 pictures of Capaldi on set. And when he found out he was going to at an event, he basically packed and went there just to get another picture with him. Yet he's calling other people stalkers. Ain't that right, mutt? And he knows who he is. The same guy who got, guys like, decent people like George Baker thrown out of chat groups on Facebook based off his meandering allegations, which had no truth in it. Oh, by the way, and guess who was this guy's staunch defender? Guess who stepped up to the plate every time someone called mud on his behavior? His mom. No joke. But, I'm not kidding, it's true. This ain't made up. But of course, we're not allowed to call out people for their various disrespect, disbehaviors, or things like that, because that's not politically correct anymore. There's people who've made entire YouTube channels just based off that principle. Now, there's one guy out there selling pictures of his feet on OnlyFans who made his entire career going after Onision. But that, which that's a subject that one of these days I'm not going to be the least bit surprised when something blows up on that. But that's a whole nother channel. It's a whole nother matter. But like I said, Ncuti was out there on set. He was filming. Apparently, from what I heard, Bonnie Langford, is going to be definitely in the specials at least. Don't know about after that, but I'm getting more and more confirmation. That the Mel thing is true. So we've been hearing that like crazy, but now I'm hearing more and more to the point I can confidently say, it's going to probably happen. You see, the thing is, I don't jump up and down and say, expect this, expect that, and all that stuff anymore. Because half the time you've got people out there who are pumping out false information, and then you got to try to sort that out. But like I said, fortunately, I got people out there who really, know what they're talking about and all that, and I trust them. A couple of which have been right before, over and over and over again. So going to be interesting. I don't know if they'll even broach the subject of how Mel Bush wound up back on Earth, but it doesn't really matter. It can be a one-liner, and that'll do for me. Okay, I died laughing earlier this week because when people found out that Doctor Who had been streamed 56 million times last year on BBC iPlayer, anyone want to take a guess as to what the first question out of their mouth always is? Anybody? All 80? I'm not seeing any chat box, so I hope everybody's all right out there. So it might be a glitch. All right, there it goes. Okay. I know I've got to get a new PC soon, and like I said, as much as I would look forward to it, at the same time I dread it, because that means at least a day or so of just sitting there getting everything transferred over from one PC to the other. It's not as difficult as it used to be back in the day, but still it could be a pain in the rear. Okay, so the first question they always try to throw out there to cover over their dirt. How many of those episodes streamed were Whittaker Chibnall era? And it doesn't matter. I'll tell you why it doesn't matter. Because these are the same people who are out there throwing up their hands in worship and typing out the infamous phrase, Doctor Who, rest in peace, 1963 to 2017. Now remember, according to them, the show died back in 6 years ago. How is a show that's dead because of this evil that's been done getting 56 million streams in a year? So I'm like, you can ask the question all you want. You guys were saying the entire show was killed. It wasn't. It's thriving. Hello, I said I like getting new computers. I just don't like transferring the files over. Get it right, woman. Here's the problem. Upgrading your PC is not like the good old days, and I'll tell you why. Used to be back in the old days, let's say you wanted better graphics, you get a new graphics card. Well, there's a lot of motherboards out there that now have the graphics card mounted onto the motherboard. It's not a separate component. Also, a lot of the systems you buy out there now don't have any extra RAM slots for you to upgrade it. It used to be back in the day, you could buy a motherboard with a bunch of RAM chip slots. So even if, later on down the line, you could put more RAM chips into it, and now that doesn't happen anymore. Sure, you can get bigger RAM chips, but I think it's the whole series, but like I said, you can't use the argument because they said that Jodie Whittaker and Chibnall were going to kill the entire show. And so even if it's the entire show, the show is still being streamed 56 million times. So that's what I'm saying. So for a show that was dead, dying, or has been executed, it's running around out there like a zombie on fire. The show is dead. It's been killed. The timeless children stole my underwear. Tectayun invaded my sock drawer with termites. Chris Chibnall gave me jock itch. Oh, gosh. But remember, like I said, you had all these people, Doctor Who, 1963 to 2017. Here we are, it's 2023. Season 14 is being filmed, along with the Christmas special and whatnot. They're doing a lot of jumping around. Like I said, I don't see it croaking anytime soon. And like I said, I'm beginning to get really giddy because now I know that the reason why they're probably doing 8 episodes a season is because RTD's confirmed spin-offs are coming. The one thing I'm going to die laughing, though, is if they think, things were too woke for the last 5 years. From what I'm hearing, there's going to be posters of RTD. With Chibnall saying, they kept saying my era was too woke, and there'll be a picture of RTD saying, hold my beer. Okay. Yeah. Well, guys, I haven't seen episode 4 of The Last of Us yet, okay? I was waiting until Lady G gets back from what she's got to get done doing, and like I said, we're not going to talk about that right now. Yep. That's what I'm hearing. One of the things I've heard is the tone's going to be much darker. Things might just get more political. So, just you wait. is a crazy, crazy world we live in. There's hidden political messages in my TV show. Though there's been hidden political messages in Doctor Who all the way back to 63. I'm hoping they're going to let Ncuti keep the mustache. But yeah, it was nice to see him out there signing autographs, talking to, yelling. I guess even as he drove off, he was hollering and waving at the fans and such. And I know Millie's been doing her best, out there. And that's a good thing to see. It really is. It would be, I think, because if I remember correctly, the only doctor we've had that had facial hair is the War Doctor. Because I remember when there was a fit being pitched back in the day when, because Colin Baker wanted to keep his mustache and goatee and all that, and they wouldn't let him. Hang on a second. Well, at least you don't get bots hijack your YouTube account in the comment section. It does happen, but you've got to keep your eye on everything. I felt bad because I had to switch one of my Facebook groups so that I get to approve all the posts, because the bots have gone insane over there. And what gets me is the group's called Doctor Who and the Whovians. It's a group that, if I remember right, a friend of mine started, and they had gotten off social media, and the group had been sitting there with no administrator. And then what did Dummy Me do? I said, okay, I'll take it over as administrator. And like I said, I got people out there who've started groups on Amino that I can't delete and all that I didn't want. It's like, because then I end up taking them over, and it's like, but yeah, the group, even though it's not that huge, it's not that big, it was getting bombed by stupid articles. Like, they kept showing this, one of them was the picture of Will Smith. He's kind of in a sad pose, and then they have a tombstone or something next to it saying, Waco just found out, because it's baiting you to click on it, making you think that somebody has died. You see, it's really dirty tricks they use. It's, ugh. It's sad how many people are now getting messages in their comment boxes on Facebook. If you go to my account, you've just won. And those, I don't know how many times a day there for a while I was smashing the report button on those. And that was just to my, own posts. For the Dr. Freedom page. Comments constantly coming in. Or, hi there, sailor. Those kind of posts too. I got to smash report on those and block them. Well, it's coming up on that time, folks. I got to get inside. Well, like I said, exciting things to come yet this year. Like I said, Ncuti spotted on set. We got, too bad we're waiting until November for the specials, but, we're just going to have to be patient and mosey ourselves down the road. So take care, everybody. Have a great day. Enjoy your Fridays. I have no idea what's going on for Saturday yet. I'll let you know when I find out. So we might be out here tomorrow morning. Like I said, I don't know yet. So take care, everyone. Have a great weekend if I don't see you after today. Be kind, be calm, be safe. And hopefully we'll see you all in the future. Take care.